What's up, guys? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time. This is my channel, Pixie Dust and Spirit Alchemy, where we talk about all sorts of things: magical, strange, taboo, mystical, spiritual, stuff like that. Guys, today's video is kind of short. First of all, I just want to apologize for the banging background noise. Where I'm staying right now is currently under construction, and I figured I would record a video anyways. Hopefully I can edit out that sound as much as possible. Hopefully it's not interrupting my video much at all. But guys, today's video I wanted to make over a question that I had recently from one of my subscribers, which is just, what is a medium reading? Like, what is involved when you get a psychic medium reading from someone, whether me or from somebody else, any other medium? So hopefully the person that asked that question will see this video, and if you haven't had the answer already, because the question was a while ago, hopefully I can answer it to the best of my ability in this video. A medium is essentially a translator. It's a middle party that communicates from the messages of spirit to the messages, or to people in the physical. So a medium acts as a channel. Right? It is the medium through which messages from spirit are transferred into the physical and delivered from one person or source to another. So what happens in a medium reading is essentially the medium is connecting with the spirit world and communicating messages from spirit to the client or to the participant or whoever is having the reading. And most often is the case that when somebody's having a medium reading, generally their spirit guides or the spirits of ancestors, deceased ancestors obviously, will come in because they're already sort of connected to that person's energy. The medium can sort of call in which spirit he or she would like to have enter the space. In addition, the client can request a certain spirit. If you have a deceased relative or someone in spirit that you would like to connect with, you're able to call that person forward and see if that spirit is willing to come forward, and then the medium will communicate the message from that spirit to the client. In a lot of cases, there are already spirits sort of waiting to talk to whoever is having the reading done. A lot of the times, whenever I give readings, I can usually sense beforehand what the energy of just the spirit that's most likely surrounding this the client, the person having the reading. Your frequency is essentially the potency of your electromagnetic field. So when a client, and we all have an electromagnetic field as human beings, right? We all emit a certain frequency, a certain vibration. We are vibrational beings. So all a medium is doing when you walk into the room and have a reading is tapping into that frequency of your electromagnetic field. And in that electromagnetic field, it is connected to others who have a similar vibration. Families, a lot of the times, have similar frequencies, similar vibrations. Close friends, relatives, spirit guides. All spirit guides are spirits that have a close or the same frequency as you, as the human, that are helpful, that are able to assist in this life. A kind of synchronicity that happened for me not long ago. I was hiking, and I have, within the last year, learned that I have two spirit guides. One's name is, I probably have more, but these two were just kind of told to me first, and one's name is Chad, or Charles, and the other is Joyce. And Joyce is a spirit guide of mine that, likes to assist me with feeling more joyful, emitting more joy, just being a happier human being. And Charles, is more so here. I've been told he's an advanced soul, and he's here to help me just with sort of my figuring out my identity. Anyways, I was hiking, and I was feeling very grounded and very centered and very connected, and all of a sudden I just kind of said out loud, I know that Joyce and Chad are here. I can feel them. And not even 30 seconds later, I continue to walk and there's this rock to my left, just a random rock, with a plaque on it that says dedicated to Charles and Joan something something. And just that sign of saying Charles and Joan, and Joan isn't Joyce, but that's the same starting letters of the name. It was just, I got chills all over because I was like, holy shit, they are here. It was a cool little synchronicity, so just wanted to share. And ancestors and spirits can do the same thing too, but it's really just whoever is most closely connected to your electromagnetic field that can come forward. And as I said, you can also call forward spirits into the reading if you wish to communicate with somebody, as long as they are open to communicating with you. Just because you call them in doesn't mean the spirit is going to be there. Sometimes they're doing things off in the spirit realm. Or sometimes they're not there. Sometimes maybe they've already reincarnated. I don't have all the answers, but that's what I've learned in my experience so far. So, typically, medium readings can last anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours, maybe even more in some cases, and the medium charges accordingly. Generally, they're for people who are looking to connect with loved ones in spirit. People that have passed on, anyone that they may have questions with, or even any spirit guides that may want to come forward. This isn't something that I do, right as of right now anyways, but in addition to one-on-one readings, mediums can also offer services such as message circles, which is, there's more than one person in the reading, and they deliver messages to everybody in the room. They can also do table tipping, which is kind of an interesting thing. You sit around a table, a circular table, and this is something that I've done. I was not the medium in charge. I was a kid still, but teenager. I was 20, but anyways. And the medium, channels spirit, and you keep your hands on the top of the table so that no one's moving the table themselves. And what happens is, it's like usually a 3-legged circular table, and the table will move whenever a spirit enters into the space. The table will move towards whoever the spirit is there to see. It will move. No one's moving it. It moves by itself. It's crazy. I've done this before, and it's pretty wild. I mean, it's pretty cool. But also whoa. And I knew no one was moving the table. And then the reason they call it table tipping is because you ask mentally a yes or no question to the spirit coming in. And it tips, the table will tip forward once for yes and twice for no or something like that. And then sometimes it'll do 1.5 for maybe. And you can communicate through spirit and with this method as well. I don't know if Ouija boards are another form of mediumship. I don't mess with Ouija boards, but I would assume it's the same sort of. It's a tool that can be used as a a medium for communication between the worlds, but not something that I do and will ever do. Not something that I see very commonly used among mediums, but it's another thing that acts as a similar idea, similar concept. And one more thing that I'll say before I wrap this up is just that most mediums do not or should not ever give you negative messages. As far as I know, maybe I'm sure there are some out there, but a good medium will not tell you something. You should not leave the reading feeling worse than you did when you came in. It is not the medium's job to instill fear. It is there to help. It is there to communicate. It is there for honesty, transparency, connection. So, if anyone is curious to have a medium reading, I actually have my own offerings on my Buy Me a Coffee and on my Etsy page, but connect with me. And if you'd like to have a medium reading, connect with loved ones in spirit, or connect with any spirit guides around you, feel free to contact me. And in addition to oracle card and tarot card readings, I would be happy to do readings for anyone that is interested. So let me know, guys. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you have a clearer understanding about what a medium is and does if you didn't know before. And stay tuned for more videos and more shorts and more readings coming up. So, thanks, guys. Peace.